All right, so thank you for tuning in. This is a live. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about how life coaching will improve your life. How life coaching will improve your life. And I'm talking about coaching with me. Okay, so here's the thing. This is the book that I wrote. And I don't want to be long, but because I don't want to bore you. So I want to make sure that you're tuned in, you're listening, and you're ready to understand why this will benefit you. The guidebook, I wrote this book, and I wrote it because I did not know this was within me. Did you hear me? I did not know this was in me until I kept going through a few things. And I one day sat down and wrote. And this started just, all of this came out through my writing. I've always had the passion to write. I've been writing for many, many years. So passion is my writing. Passion, I love writing. Business is my passion. And helping people is my passion. So all those three things is that I love. So helping people in business, and understand that when people are in business, most people don't understand that they get in business for the wrong reasons, or they've been in business for the wrong reasons, or they stayed in business for the wrong reasons. And one of the reasons most people suffer behind closed doors in their business is because they started with the wrong reason. Their purpose in business is not right. Or maybe they have the right purpose and they're doing it the right way. But behind closed doors, they have not checked those things within their self to improve the quality of their life. They may be successful where other people can see, but they're not successful behind closed doors. So I'm going to give you a glimpse of what I wrote. All right, so just a short part here, okay? Not the whole thing. Just give me a second because I don't want to show you the whole thing. All right. So a lot of people talk about when you're changing your life, identify. I get it. But here's the thing. How can you identify anything in your life when you don't even know what the problem is? How can you identify anything when your life is reckless? Behind closed doors in your business, how can you identify that? So let me tell you the first secret. And one thing that I realized was you have to recognize your habits. Understand this. Habits are a part of your life. Good, bad, and ugly. Now, most people have habits in their life that they're comfortable with. And a lot of people feel like when you get a certain age that you can't change. Well, you know what? One of the things why people say that is because they don't want to change. Or maybe they're so comfortable with being a certain way that change is completely scary. So they'll rather say, oh no, I can't change. I'm too old to change. No one is never too old to change. So one of the things why, and let me just read this quickly. So I said in secret 1, recognize your habits. When you recognize your poor habits, you will begin to understand the cycles of habits in your life. Okay? And you will clearly see what has been the cause of the problem from breaking reckless patterns in your life. Now you may be sitting back and say, you may not understand where I'm coming from with that. You may be like, what is she talking about? And that is one of the reasons why you got to do the coaching sessions, because I will help you each step of the way. And if you're not doing the coaching sessions, I'm going to give you something much more powerful than that. I'm going to give you something much more powerful where you can be able to understand the 7 secrets that I discovered in my life that changed my life. And I'm going to say this, I am not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So you're like, what do you mean? How, if you're not perfect, how are you going to help me coach? Okay, how are you going to coach me if you're not perfect? Okay. I may not be perfect in certain areas in certain parts in my life, but I'm an expert on what I'm doing. So I'm going to give you an example. When a person go to an accountant, why do they go to an accountant? Because that person is an expert of what they're doing. They're an expert of what they're doing. That's why they go to that accountant. That's why. And they go to that accountant because they're getting information out here. They're getting information that's going to help them in their business so that they don't do anything wrong. That's the same thing as when a person want to change their life in their business. If you're starting out in business, if you're thinking about being in business, if you've been in business for a long time and you realize there's things about you that is hindering you, and you're seeing things about you that you have not changed for many years, and it's causing you to make a lot of reckless decisions behind closed doors. So what that happens is it spills into your personal life. People don't understand that. They don't understand that. And that's where that's the thing. And so many things that I've discovered in with those 7 secrets that it's going to blow your mind. That's why I want you to tap into it. I want you to discover those 7 secrets, because you're missing out on something if you're not. So I'm going to end this video because I didn't want to be long. And what I want you to do, I'm going to give you this. You don't have to be perfect to change. Understand this. There's good and there's bad. We all have good and bad. But the bad does not have dominion over my life. The bad does not have dominion over my life, meaning that it doesn't control my life. It doesn't control my decisions. It doesn't control the things that each decision that I make in my life, or how I interact with people. I'm not making decisions that I used to make anymore. I'm not dealing with things how I used to deal with anymore. And that's when you recognize your habits. That's the first step. It's not just identifying. You can see you have a problem, but that don't mean you can change it. It's like a person who drinks alcohol all the time. They drink. They know they drinking. They know they getting sick, but they're going to continue to do it. Why? Because they're comfortable with being like that. They're comfortable with having that lifestyle, because what that alcohol is doing for them, it allows them to be something that they're not. Let me say this. I believe, and this is my opinion, I feel when people drink, they're not comfortable with being themselves. I'm not a drinker. Okay, that's probably one of the reasons why I look so young for my age. You know, I'll be 40 years old next year. And I tell you this, I always get where people never believe me when I tell them that I'll be 40 years old. I always get the look like there's no way. But I'm not trying to criticize no one that's drinking, but what I'm trying to say is this, is that a person can see something in their life that they need to change it. That doesn't mean they're going to change it. You can recognize your habits, but that don't mean you're going to change it. A person know they need an accountant, but that don't mean they're going to get one. A person know they need to go to the doctor, but that don't mean they're going to go to the doctor. A person know that they need to go to school and go to college to excel or get more educate themselves, but that don't mean they're going to go or study. A person know they need to advance in their career, but that doesn't mean they're going to do it. A person know they want to step out and start their own business, but that don't mean they're going to do it. Because there's things about their habits that is hindering them to get to the next level. That's why I want you to boss up in your personal life. In the way I speak, I'm not talking like everybody talking. What I discovered is now, I don't know where you can find this at, but this is what I've discovered. This is what I discovered. And I know that there's habits, it's a part of you. Why do you, and here's the thing. Why do you think that people go back to those habits? Because it's still there. It's still there. It haven't went nowhere. The habits have not went anywhere. They're a part of you. But just because it's a part of you don't mean it has to have dominion over your life. Any habit that has dominion over your life, that hinders you from getting to the next level, that hinders you from getting to the next level in your life, controls and dictate your every move. So what habits have you recognized in your life? So that's habit number one. That's secret number one. And I want to help you. I want to teach you. I want to coach you. If it's not through coaching, then take the online classes. Read the ebooks. Whatever I have to offer, take it. Purchase it. You know why? Because it's for you. I would show you how I changed my life from reckless to empowered. I'm not going in your past. I don't need to hear that. I don't need to hear your drama, what's going on in your life. That's not how I coach. I'm not about your life stories. It's about getting into the next level. So I'm not coaching like everybody. My coaching style is different. That's why I say boot camp style. And if you're not ready to be uncomfortable, you're going to be uncomfortable in the beginning. You know why? Because I'm just going to keep it 100. I'm going to help you where it will make you uncomfortable. But it's going to make you comfortable in the end. Because you're going to see a new you and become the best version of you. And you will no longer allow those toxic habits to have dominion over your life. Let me teach you. Let me coach you. So I look forward to coaching you. You want to learn more? Go to the website, Reckless to Empowered. Learn more. Fill out the contact form. I look forward to coaching you. I look forward to teaching you. I look forward to you learning more. And don't forget, purchase your shirts or coffee mug from the website. I'm telling you, it is worth it. Empower your life so that you can empower someone else's life. I'll talk soon. Next month I will do maybe a live. I don't truly be on Facebook often, but I'm not a person. I don't really care to be on Facebook, but I want you to be a part of the live chat because we're going to talk about some powerful things and I want you to be a part of it. I don't want you to miss that. So sign up before November, because for those that sign up before November, those are the people who I will only have a part of my live chat. Okay? So if once it closed, it closed. And I don't know when I will reopen it. So sign up before November the 1st. I have that information on the Facebook page. So sign up. And once you sign up, you're locked in. You want to be locked in because the information that I'm going to give, no one else will know. So I want to empower you and give you information to change your life. Thank you.